Hi there, Rafael Gonzalez here from Caddy and Gonzalez. As always, hope this finds you well. Medicare set-asides, what a topic, and what a transition when you think about our practices 15, 20 years ago, no mention of them. Along came the 2001 memorandum almost 20 years ago, and it changed the world as we know it. It certainly changed how we settle future medical components of a file. But since that time, Medicare set-asides have gone through several transitions. Today, it is not uncommon for a client to ask us not to submit a Medicare set-aside to CMS for their review. So based on all of those continuing changes and all of the things that are happening around Medicare set-asides, especially in the liability arena, a lot of you ask me, hey Ralph, how about a podcast that talks about everything you wanted to know about Medicare set-asides? So along with Property Liability Research Bureau, PLRB, I put together a very comprehensive podcast on Medicare set-asides. Not only does it talk about figuring out life expectancy, which of course is a significant component of every Medicare set-aside, but then it talks about the review of those medical records and making sure that it tells the right story, consistent with the facts of the case, the pleadings of the case, the litigation in the case, and certainly what Medicare would tend to mount to making sure we absolutely have their best interest at heart. And so it is that continuing review of those items and that medical evidence. Now today, certainly there are more options than just those, right? There are folks building Medicare set-asides on data. There are folks building Medicare set-asides on medical guidelines. And there are folks, like at Caddy and Gonzalez, where we build MSAs based on legal components, what the statute says, what the regulation says, what the case law says, and what the facts of the case indicate. So Medicare set-asides has gone through tremendous changes in the last 20 years. Just as 20 years ago, it changed the way that we thought about future settlements, considering future medical care. I hope the podcast is helpful. As always, my very best to all of you.